a man down, see where that exit sign is down there to the right? There's a foot well down there. He tripped and fell down there. It commented on that.
So it's recent?
Yes, this was on the last rotation. You may have it on your camera, I had it on mine. He came over here, it was dark, and you see this step? He didn't see it and tripped.
Oh, boy.
And it was commenting on, it said misstep.
Boy, that is quite a drop.
It is.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't know it was there either.
He has a problem with one of his discs, and it mentioned the discs. It spoke it. Very specific.
Yeah, I can see that being.
Yeah, that's a little step.
Wow. Misstep.
And it said misstep. And it kept making references to Bishop.
That's funny you said bishop, because we were getting these hits down in the basement. Some bishop.
Bishop.
So stuff
Saint
seems
Bishop.
to be moving up and
That
down.
was the first rotation.
And also references to like a paramedic, Katie.
KD asked if there was a message that the ghost wanted sent out into the world, and he said, boo.
That's awesome. Did you hear it?
Yeah, we were all down there.
That is so funny.
As we were walking into the tunnel, we definitely heard growling like 3 times.
The one tour guide, I think she's here tonight. I told, when she was, before she was a tour guide, she was just one of the guests. But she was with a
that
group.
me? Mary Beth?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes! I didn't see you in the dark, sorry. Well, what I did is you were with, what, 2 other people? And you were too afraid to go down in the tunnel, but you wanted to have a scary experience. So I was down there with a group of people, and I asked Mr. Boots if he'd do me a favor, if he'd go out of the tunnel and scare you.
Oh.
Well, you wanted to get scared, and you were too afraid to go down into the tunnel. And then a few minutes later, we started hearing the screams.
I don't remember that. I've got a really, really good EVP of Mr. Boots in the tunnel, where he tells us to shut up.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's probably one of the POWs.
Said shut up.
Yeah, because there was a teenage girl in our group, and she was like, somebody's gonna hit their head on that, and you hear a male voice go, shut up.
It was pretty good, clear email.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was
Yeah.
great. Shut up, shut up.
There were the 4 of us going in, and I just felt extremely uncomfortable, like someone was looming over me the whole time walking in. And you can hear on my EVP, if you listen to the whole thing, a male voice going,
One time, there was will physically manifest in a few occasions. I've seen him as a shadow figure because he was too far away, but others say he's a distinguished-looking guy, tall, in a dark green uniform. People have also seen, and I wish I had seen this, he commonly will look into the tunnel, he'll like stoop over and look down the tunnel. Well, he'll back away, and then eventually he'll come into the tunnel. But one time, apparently, he escorted a group of prisoners, like 3 of them were being escorted by him down the tunnel. And boy, we had people were panicked.
about 5 of us, and as we were starting to walk out, I thought it was you that heard a male voice say, wait. And so we stopped and we turned, and looking in the viewfinder, like there started to be like a dark image growing denser and denser and growing closer to us. And we said, yeah, we need to get out.
In the tower room, the Ovilus device was treating the 2 people, it was a man and woman, and they were up there by themselves. When he held it, it was saying all of these, nice things. When he handed it to her, it would say all of these terrible things to scare her. And then when she would give it back to him, it would go back to saying nice things. There is a ghost of a nurse.
Cotton candy.
Yes. Yeah, down in the tunnel. Now, she has been in the kitchen area too downstairs.
Really?
You'll know when she's there, she has a perfume, and it smells different. There's 2 scents. One smells like a floral,
Okay.
and the other one smells like cotton candy. And it will linger for a little while before it dissipates.
Interesting. That's so neat.
And I think she was a nurse because when I heard her walking the tunnel, her footsteps are dainty. They sounded like nurses' shoes walking
Right.
that tunnel.
A lot
Whereas
lighter.
Mr. Boots is very heavy footfalls. You're sitting in the same chair that was affecting the two other people.
Huh.
They were both sitting in both these locations when they were
Feeling a little
physically.
nauseous, but that could be,
She was feeling nauseous sitting in that chair you were.
Yeah.
The people who were over there did not feel nauseous, but they could feel a coldness and like their limbs, like they were a numbness.
yeah. I do feel cold on my arm. Are you looking for the chaplain tonight?
Do you want the chaplain to come back and perform another Sunday service? Can you say his name? His name is Mike.
Would you like me to send a message home to the chaplain to come back?
You were stationed here to watch over the POWs? Are you the soldier we called Mr. Boots?
Are you someone besides who they call Mr. Boots?
That's funny. Did you hear what that ghost box just said? It just said yes. It said bishop again. I thought I heard it say medic and then something. Are you the one repeatedly saying the word medic? Is it calling for help? Was that your profession? Were you a medic here?
Do you think it could be a patient that is like looking for a chaplain, like maybe final,
Last rites?
yeah.
Are you a patient looking for last rites? My hands kind of spasm.
Go numb. Yeah.
I'm gripping so tight to try to prevent myself.
That's not the word Christian.
Are you a Christian?
Oh yeah, that's a yes.
Separate?
Are you looking for forgiveness from God?
Not from where I'm at. Are you feeling any temperature drop?
I was feeling my nose getting cold, but
It's like really dropping again.
Okay. See what's happening. There were 3 people over there. The temperature was falling. Are one of the lights flashing?
Yeah, right when I said the temperature. Are you making the room colder? What is that? Yeah, as soon as I started saying that, that started flashing.
Was it this one here?
Uh-huh. Did you set that one off? Yeah, so that was interesting. I said as soon as I started feeling temperature change, the equipment started going off.
Going off?
Uh-huh. See, it's not doing it now.